Hi, this is the first video I've taken. I've taken a few pictures of the beginning of this project here. I'm working on putting a 2011 R1 engine in a 2005 R6. I'm wanting it to be more nimble. My ultimate goal is to have this bike with a wet weight of less than 400 pounds and the shorter wheelbase, to increase the handling. Obviously, it's got some cheap forks on it for now, which will eventually be replaced with a better set of higher quality. Also, I want to replace the wheels with some good carbon fiber wheels. Same thing on the rear here. I've got a stock shock. Rear wheel is going to go eventually as well. I've done extensive work to make the engine fit, or I guess I'll say make the rear mounts fit the engine on the from the R6 frame to the R1 engine. It took me about a month in my spare time to do. I didn't just simply build adapters or anything like that. I actually recreated the frame and added a bunch of aluminum in the places where it needed. So it would be very, very strong, also very stiff. Not wanting to play around with this project. I'm wanting to make it right and not just kind of fake the funk just to make it cool. Ultimately, I want to build a really badass, excellent handling motorcycle. You can see right here the frame. I'm adding in metal right here around the frame. I'm just adding in aluminum real slowly. I'm trying to do it slowly so I don't burn up my welders. So this is definitely work in progress. As you can see, it looks very, very rough when I'm done adding all the metal where I need it. And the sheets and stuff, I'm going to go back and I'm going to grind it real nice and smooth and make it real pretty so I can eventually polish out the frame. It's got a lot of work that's going to need to be done to it to make it stiffer than it was from the factory, because it's holding a bigger engine and more power. I'll probably add 5 to 10 pounds of aluminum to the frame by the time it's all said and done. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and start this engine up. It runs. I can only run it briefly because I don't have all the radiator lines and stuff hooked up. There is a little bit of coolant in the engine, but not enough to cool the engine down, obviously, and its radiator hose is not even attached. So, just a quick startup, just so you can kind of hear the engine run at this point in time. But that's an R1 engine, and it's got that distinct sound. Kind of sounds like a V-twin. This ought to be a pretty interesting bike to ride when it's all said and done. So, and if you're wondering, I am not going to go with R6 bodywork. I might throw some on just to ride it around while I'm working on the aftermarket bodywork I'm going to be creating for it. I'm actually going to be making some carbon fiber fairings, carbon fiber tank. This is not my first goat rope. I have experience doing fiberglass, carbon fiber, custom work, stuff like that. Pardon the mess in my garage here. This has been tore apart in my garage for the last month, but that I've been working on, just trying to get the frame and engine lined up to where it was straight and well balanced. But anyhow, this is not a simply bolt-in deal. It's taken a lot of work to get to where it's at, and I'll probably be working on this bike for the next year or so before I actually have it completed to where I want it. But when it's all said and done, it'll be a really, really cool bike, and definitely unique and unrecognizable to anybody who doesn't actually watch this video. You wouldn't be able to tell what it is when it's all done. But anyhow, if you have any questions or anything, you can certainly email or post me. I'll have a link to email, if you ever have any questions or you're just curious about it, or, if you want other pictures or anything, just give me a shout. Thanks.